As this new year begins, many people are making plans. They are setting goals, writing resolutions, chasing opportunities, and asking big questions about the future. What will this year bring? Will it be better than the last? Will things finally change? But before you move forward, before you rush into plans and expectations, there is something God wants you to do first, not later, not someday, first. God's first instruction for you this year is not about speed, success, or struggle. It is about alignment. Before progress comes positioning, before breakthrough comes surrender, before answers come obedience. Too many people want God to bless plans He was never invited to shape. They want divine results while walking in human strength. But this year, God is calling you to begin differently. The first thing God wants you to do this year is to seek Him intentionally and wholeheartedly. Not casually, not occasionally, but deliberately. Seek Him before you seek success. Seek Him before you seek money. Seek Him before you seek validation. Because when you seek God first, everything else finds its proper place. Many people enter a new year carrying the weight of the old one. Regrets, disappointments, unanswered prayers, wounds that never healed. But God does not want you to drag yesterday into today. He wants you to release it. This year begins with letting go of what no longer belongs to you. Let go of bitterness. Let go of comparison. Let go of fear. Let go of self-doubt. Let go of trying to control everything. God cannot fill hands that are already full. The first step is surrender. Another thing God wants you to do first this year is to listen. We are living in a noisy world. Everyone has an opinion. Everyone has advice. Everyone has a voice. But God's voice is often heard in stillness. This year, God wants you to slow down enough to hear Him. Not every opportunity is a blessing. Not every open door is from God. Not every delay is denial. When you listen before you move, you save yourself from unnecessary pain. God wants to guide you, but guidance requires attention. Listening to God means reading His Word with expectation, praying with patience, and being willing to obey even when it's uncomfortable. Sometimes His instructions won't make sense immediately, but they will always lead to life. The first thing God wants you to do this year is also to reset your priorities. Many people say God is first, but their time, energy, and focus tell a different story. God is not asking for perfection, He is asking for priority. When God is first, peace follows. When God is first, clarity comes. When God is first, strength rises. You don't have to do everything at once. You don't have to figure out the whole year today. God rarely reveals the entire path. He reveals the next step. And that step often begins with trust. This year, God wants you to trust Him beyond your understanding. Trust Him with your finances. Trust Him with your relationships. Trust Him with your future. Trust Him even when prayers seem unanswered. Faith is not believing that everything will be easy. Faith is believing that God will be faithful. God also wants you to realign your identity. Some of you have been living based on what happened to you, what people said about you, or what you failed at. But God wants you to start this year remembering who you are in Him. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are not disqualified. Your value is not determined by last year's results. Your worth is not measured by people's opinions. God's plan for you did not expire when the calendar changed. This year begins with seeing yourself the way God sees you. Strong even when you feel weak. Chosen even when you feel overlooked. Capable even when you feel uncertain. The first thing God wants you to do this year is to walk in obedience, even in small things. Obedience opens doors that effort cannot. It protects you from battles you never have to fight. Sometimes the miracle is not in the big moment, but in daily faithfulness. Show up consistently, speak truthfully, act kindly, pray sincerely, forgive quickly. Small acts of obedience compound into powerful transformation. God is not looking for people who start fast and quit early. He is looking for people who stay faithful when no one is watching. As this year begins, God is not demanding more from you. He is inviting you closer. Closer to His heart. Closer to His will. Closer to His peace. When you begin the year with God, you don't have to fear what lies ahead. The same God who carried you through the past will guide you into the future. This year is not about running harder. It is about walking wiser. Start with God, stay with God, and trust that everything else will follow.